Hey, I'm Prashant. This series is created to welcome you into the world of some really amazing, inspiring women. Watch exclusively with me on this show, The Pretty Pep Talk with Prashant. Welcome to the series, The Pretty Pep Talk with Prashant. My today's guest is Diksha Dorwani, a very, very pretty lady with an infectious smile. And incidentally, she's a nutritionist and a gluten-free baker. So, Diksha, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So, first of all, what's the secret of your beauty?
Okay, this morning I would say it starts with you, with whatever you've done.
Okay.
And secondly, is just clean eating.
Okay.
Lots of love and fresh air.
Lovely. That's fabulous. So, this gluten-free, you are a gluten-free baker.
Yes.
So, why gluten-free?
I would not say it's just because you have a gluten allergy or because you want to go off gluten. Simply put, I am a nutritionist and I simply believe that there are a few things which are part of our diet today which actually do not have any major role to play. So you've heard of essential fats,
Right.
you've heard of essential proteins. Have you heard of essential carb?
Oh.
No.
No.
So gluten comes from wheat.
Okay.
And in a lot of cases, now because wheat is not the same as what it used to be, the grain has been genetically modified and it has remained so. I would also say that gluten also does impact your lungs.
So, how does it affect your lungs?
I would not tell you the exact technical terms for it, but simply put, there are these air sacs in your lungs.
Right.
And the gluten from the wheat, it kind of makes it sticky. So if the air sac is supposed to open up, to its fullest, like if you're blowing air into a balloon and the balloon would flow, completely swell up,
Yeah.
and then you can deflate it. So this is what happens with wheat. The air sacs in your lungs do not inflate and deflate completely. They get sticky.
Oh.
That's why there's a lot of anti-gluten that's happening.
Okay, but I would like to say this. See, भगवान ने ये नेचर बनाया, ये पूरी सृष्टि वैसी बनी है.
Yeah.
हम लोग बहुत सालों से तो वही खा रहे जो भगवान ने बनाया है. तो ये अभी सडनली ये चेंज क्यों? मतलब क्या जरूरी है कि अभी ये ग्लूटेन फ्री करे? ये आपके सेहत के लिए ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि हम वी आर पार्ट ऑफ नेचर. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील. और अगर हम लोग नेचर है तो हम लोग जो भगवान ने दिया है नेचुरली वही तो खा सकते हैं. तो उसमें ये बदलाव क्यों?
ओके, फैंटास्टिक क्वेश्चन.
Yeah.
सबसे पहले अगर आप बोलते हो कि भगवान ने जो दिया है, ओके, कट टू पीछे जाइए आप. बिफोर इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन, बिफोर एग्रीकल्चर केम इनटू द पिक्चर, भगवान ने क्या दिया था आपको खाने के लिए? वेरी सिंपल, मैन वाज हंटर.
राइट.
हाँ, थोड़े से बेरीज होते थे. सिंपल चीज, जो जिस मौसम में चीज उगती थी आपको वही मिलता था.
Absolutely.
राइट. अब तभी आपको सेब 12 महीने नहीं मिलता था.
Correct.
राइट. जो भी आप फल आज खा रहे हो 12 महीने नहीं मिलते थे.
Yeah,
राइट.
true.
वेजिटेबल्स ऑल्सो, जो भी सब्जियां हैं, कोई गिनी चुनी चीजें होती थी जो आदमी को मिलती थी सीजन के हिसाब से.
Correct.
आज की डेट में 12 महीने आप जो चाहे आपको मिले. राइट. जब हम छोटे थे, मीठी सी मीठी फ्रूट को आप देख ही लीजिए, तरबूज. मुझे याद है मेरी मम्मी तरबूज के ऊपर बूरा छिड़क के रखती थी फ्रिज में कि जब ये मीठा हो जाएगा ना फिर खा लेना. और आज की डेट में आप फ्रूट देखिए, कोई भी फ्रूट आप काटिए, उसे आप स्ट्रॉबेरी क्यों नहीं होने दो. इट्स सो स्वीट. दैट्स वेयर मैन कम्स इन.
True.
And he has genetically modified everything.
Oh.
So it's not God made as much as what it used to be earlier.
Right. So is it good for the future generation? Is this modification is good or for worse?
So today obesity, if you see, is actually one of the major root causes of all the diseases. It could be diabetes, firstly obesity.
Yeah.
Right. It is a pandemic.
Right.
Diabetes.
Right.
Heart disease, cancer. Most of it actually does come in through obesity. And what adds to it? Sugar. And sugar. And where is your sugar coming from?
Okay.
All your carbs.
Okay. Okay. So what kind of advice you would like to give to today's generation? What kind of food habits they should have and what they should eat?
I would say again, this actually does need what I would say a nutritional practitioner to actually help guide you. But if I just have to put things very minimalistically out there, protein is of extreme importance, which is a no-brainer. Everybody knows that. How much protein? Again, somebody who's in the health industry would be able to help you. Simple fats, I would say use what is most natural. That is, it could be ghee, butter, rice bran oil, mustard oil. Stay away from the other super refined oils. When it comes to carbs, again go minimalistic.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that throw it out of your plate, but yes, have it as in moderation.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And when it comes to fruits, again, they're not your enemies,
Right.
but have them as a meal in themselves. Don't club it with anything.
Oh, that's very interesting, Diksha. So what you are trying to tell me is I can replace my dinner and have fruits instead of it, and
No,
it will be.
I'm not saying that at all.
Oh.
If you're an early eater,
Okay.
okay, let's say you're done by 6 o'clock with dinner. Then if you want to go in for fruits, I understand. Okay. But the thing is, fruits provide you with a certain sugar called fructose. So it is a sugar, right? And at night, basically we have dinner and then we just sit on the sofa, maybe to watch some television, or there's no activity as such. So that sugar in your body is not good,
Okay.
and that would lead to some kind of fat deposit. So it makes sense that dinner always needs to be proteins and fats,
Okay.
little bit of carbs,
Okay.
but not fruit.
Okay.
Yeah, have your fruit as a midday meal, maybe 4 o'clock,
Okay.
but don't pair it with chai,
Okay.
not with dry fruits.
Okay.
फ्रूट खाना है, जो भी फ्रूट खाना है, एक फ्रूट खा लो, that's good, and उसके बाद जब आपका डिनर का टाइम होगा, आप डिनर खा लीजिए.
Oh, that's really nice. And what about sugar? People have been talking about cut down on your sugar, don't eat sugar. I have also heard like don't take a single spoon of sugar also in your daily routine.
Yeah,
So-
because sugar again, जो बोलते हैं, it's an anti-nutrient. Not even, let's cut out the anti. It's a zero nutrient, right? It has no role in the body. Proteins and fats, the good fats, what I spoke about, like ghee, butter, they have certain work to do in your body, right? They repair, recover, regenerate. What sugar does is nothing. It just provides you with energy, right? Now, why they're telling you to cut down today is, and it's not for everybody. It's just for certain people who may be either battling some kind of lifestyle disease, या किसी को diabetes जैसे हो गई हो, कोई मोटापा हो गया हो. उनको क्यों बोल रहे हैं शुगर कट डाउन करने के लिए? क्योंकि आप कहीं ना कहीं ज्यादा खा रहे हो, बॉडी के रिक्वायरमेंट से ज्यादा. तो अब हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस हो गया है.
Correct.
तो अभी आपकी बॉडी आपको बोल रही है कि मुझे सूट नहीं कर रहा है, राइट? इसलिए ये चीजें जो काम की नहीं है, क्योंकि जैसे अब थोड़ी देर पहले मैंने कहा, ये कोई रिपेयर रीजनरेशन का काम कर ही नहीं रहा है.
Right.
जैसे प्रोटीन एंड फैट्स आपके बाल बनाते हैं, स्किन बनाते हैं, आपके सेल्स और बनाते हैं.
Correct.
शुगर क्या करता है? कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ एनर्जी देता है. जो ये खाना भी दे सकता है आपको, आपका प्रोटीन एंड फैट आपको एनर्जी दे सकता है.
Okay.
सो इसलिए अगर आप इसको काटते हो या हटा देते हो,
Yeah.
यू जस्ट डूइंग योर बॉडी अ फेवर.
Okay, but suppose I want to substitute sugar. So what is available for me? I still want sugar in
You
my.
still want sweet?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's something out there which is called stevia. Okay. I'm not very fond of stevia because it has a very bad aftertaste.
Okay.
The kind of sugar that I use and promote is called erythritol, and it is so safe that you can even give it to your pet.
Oh.
Unlike, there's another sugar called xylitol, so don't mix the two.
Okay.
Xylitol can be very poisonous. Now, if you ask me again कि ये natural है क्या? ये 100% natural sugar है. How I always, what I do generally say to my clients to explain it better, apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Apple juice is not good for everybody because it's loaded with sugar.
Okay.
You rather have an apple.
Okay.
But apple cider vinegar superfood हो गया. हर कोई ले रहा है उसे.
Correct.
Similarly, sugar is not good. लेकिन उसको जब फर्मेंट किया जाता है, उससे आपको मिलता है एरिथ्रोटोल, तो सुपर फूड हो गया.
Right.
अच्छा, ये शुगर ऐसा है, आप जब इसे खाते हो, ये आपका एक तो ब्लड शुगर नहीं बढ़ाता है.
Oh.
तो चाहे आपको डायबिटीज हो या हार्ट पेशेंट हो या कैंसर हो, इट्स नॉट फीडिंग द सेल्स.
Right.
अच्छा, एरिथ्रोटोल में एक और खूबी है कि आपके गट में भी अब्सॉर्ब नहीं होता. बॉडी उसको बाहर फेंक देती है। जिसको कॉन्स्टिपेशन की प्रॉब्लम हो, एरिथ्रोटॉल उसको भी हेल्प करता है। इट हेल्प्स रिलीव कॉन्स्टिपेशन।
So Diksha, as a nutritionist, do you counsel people and what kind of food they should have according to their constitution or according to their lifestyle?
Yes, I do. I totally believe in nutrition that's, I would say, at a cellular level. Now, if you'd ask me what is cellular level, again, repeating myself, it's food that revolves around repair, recovery, and regeneration of your cells.
Okay.
I do not believe in quantified eating. Now, what you'd ask me, what is quantified eating? Quantified eating, generally dietitians would tell you, इतनी रोटी, इतना दाल, इतना salad. ये टाइम पे इतना खाना, ये टाइम पे इतना खाना, ये टाइम पे इतना खाना. I don't believe in that. आपने बच्चे को देखा होगा, उसे नहीं खाना खाना है, आप कितना भी फोर्स कर लो वो नहीं खाएगा, उसे भूख नहीं है. Why you forcing the child? Similarly, अगर आप आज अपने हमें देखो, take us as examples, दो रोटी, कहीं आप डिनर पे गए हो, ठीक है, आपने खाना खा लिया है एंड आपके जो होस्ट है वो बोलते हैं हैव अनदर सर्विंग. सो आप बोलते हो नहीं, आई एम टू फुल, यू नो कि बस बहुत हो गया, खाना यहाँ तक हो गया, लेकिन वहाँ आया स्वीट डिश का एक प्लेट तेरा मिस हुआ आया, आप खा लोगे, वो जगह कहाँ से आई, राइट? सो इट्स अगेन बिकॉज यू आर ओवर राइटिंग योर हार्मोन. अगर वो बच्चा होता, बच्चा नहीं खा पाता, राइट? दूसरी चीज यही होती है कि जब आप जो आपकी बॉडी की रिक्वायरमेंट है, जो उसको चाहिए, आज गाड़ी आप ओके, सिंपल एग्जांपल, आपके पास गाड़ी है, पेट्रोल की गाड़ी है, उसमें डीजल डालोगे, डालोगे डीजल? करेक्ट. नहीं डालोगे, नहीं चलेगी वो, राइट? पानी नहीं डाल सकते, आपको उसकी खुराक ही देनी पड़ेगी. तो आज आपकी बॉडी में जो खुराक चाहिए, अगर आप वो सही मात्रा से खाते हो, तो इट टेक्स केयर ऑफ ऑल योर लाइफस्टाइल, बिकॉज टाइप 2 डायबिटीज इज रिवर्सिबल, राइट, विद राइट ईटिंग. ओबेसिटी, कैंसर, टुडे you've heard of people कि उनको कैंसर था and they've overcome it. How? It's the right eating.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because even cancer is a lifestyle related disease.
Okay, so not just medicines, it is also related to diet.
It's also related to food, because these cancer cells thrive on sugar.
Okay.
So sugar is not just stable sugar. It could come from fruits, it could come from dal, it could come from rice. Because if you go abundant on this kind of food which is not agreeing with your body, you will tend to have these kind of problems.
Oh, how interesting is this? Okay, so there is a lot of knowledge on this, right? And one can always consult you and check.
Absolutely. So what I believe in कि आप जितनी आपकी भूख है, और जब आपको भूख लगेगी, आप तभी खाओ.
Okay.
अगर आज आपको भूख लंच टाइम पे नहीं है, मत खाओ. Who says कि नहीं अभी 1 बज गया, 1 बजे खाना खाना है, भूख नहीं है, मत खाओ.
Right.
जब भूख लगेगी 4 बजे, जो आपका लंच था वो खाने का मन है, वो खाओ.
Oh, is it?
So when you follow my kind of nutritional plan.
Oh, it is so interesting. So depending on your energy, आप ये बोल रहे कि आपकी अगर एनर्जी लो होने लगी है, तब खाओ.
Because the body will ask for it, ना?
क्योंकि मुझे बहुत बार समझता नहीं है कि मुझे भूख लगी है या नहीं. I don't understand this.
Yes. So a lot of times they say that it is not hunger, it is thirst. Body समझ नहीं पाती difference, right? And again when you are asking me this, if I tell you, I believe in low carb lifestyle. ठीक है. अब इसमें जैसे आजकल बड़ी अफवाह है, इतना फैट हो गया, इतना प्रोटीन हो गया. अरे इतना फैट, इतना प्रोटीन कितना हो गया? पहले आप खाते कितना हो, क्या आपको पता है? लोगों को कोई पता नहीं, बस इंटरनेट पे ऑनलाइन पे कुछ गूगल कर लेते हैं एंड हुआ ही चालू हो जाता है. सिंपली पुट, अगर मैं आपको बोलूँ आप दिन में 2 अंडे खा लेते हो ब्रेकफास्ट में, अगर मैं आपको बोलूँगी नहीं प्रशांत आप 3 से 4 खाओ, आप नहीं खा पाओगे. लेकिन टोस्ट 2 की जगह आप 3 भी खा लोगे, उसके साथ आप फ्रूट भी खा लोगे, राइट? बट जो अच्छा खाना है, जो सही खाना है, वो आप एक मात्रा के ऊपर खा ही नहीं सकते, और बस वही खाना है.
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. सो कंक्लूजन में मैं ये कहूंगा कि लोगों को ये नॉलेज नहीं है और ये लोगों तक पहुंचना चाहिए. बहुत अग्रेसिवली, क्योंकि
जैसे आप डॉक्टर का काम गूगल करके नहीं ढूंढ सकते, आप न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट का काम भी गूगल करके नहीं ढूंढ सकते.
So Diksha, how important is money to you? You know, I know you have 2 lovely daughters, very pretty looking daughters. So what kind of advice you give it to them? Like कितना पैसा कमाना है, कितना पैसा चाहिए उनको happiness के लिए? So what's your advice to them?
It's a very relative and a very personal question. I would simply just put it as you need to draw a line between greed and what is enough. Right? So now if you ask me what is enough, everybody has a dream. ठीक है, गाड़ी, बंगला, education, छुट्टी, right? So you have a dream, right? And you fulfill these dreams, right? You have earned enough money to fulfill these. Now you want to up this. Now you want a better car, you want a better house. तो ये greed हुआ, ये कभी खत्म नहीं होगा.
Correct.
Right? But then there is also a time, again, because it's so personal, this requirement, that if you're just going to go on wanting more and more, this is not going to give you happiness. Your first, when you accomplish your dream, right? And again, I'm saying this is personal. I've accomplished my dream of a house. I'm happy there. I love my house. I don't want to better it. I've accomplished my dream. I've bought this car. I'm happy with it. Okay, once it gets spoiled, I'll change it. It's not now कि अब मेरे पास ये है, मेरे neighbor के पास वो हो गया, so I need to change. ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है आज की जनरेशन में, पुरानी जनरेशन में, सब में, कि आपके जो रेस है ना, वो खुद के साथ है.
Correct.
अब जो दूसरे के अगर आप देख के उसी हिसाब से चलोगे, तो आप कभी खुश नहीं रहोगे.
True.
जब आपने शुरू में जब पहला सपना देखा था, आपने वो पूरा किया, right? And also at the same time, I feel it is very important that once you've achieved your dreams and you still have enough money, give it to somebody who doesn't have. Help somebody else live a dream. And make that your dream.
Diksha, tell me, there is a serious problem in today's society. That's what I have noticed. People have stopped believing in this institution called marriage. And they think, love is important. शादी क्यों करनी है? ज़रूरी नहीं है. So what is your opinion on that?
Love is definitely most important.
Right.
I still do believe in the institution of marriage, and again, it's very personal, because you can be married to somebody, be extremely unhappy, somebody could be cheating on you. So if you choose to live with your partner, and as long as it's honest, again, I'm fine with it. I would support it.
See, Diksha, you have experienced this life. Like, you know how it works as a nutritionist or as a baker. If given a chance, whose life you would like to experience from these, whatever, famous people or celebrities or whatever?
I am very intrigued. Right now I'm intrigued. I do not know the reality of it, but I'm extremely intrigued by the life of a monk and the ones who live in Tibet. So I would not say that I want to live a life where, you have a bone and I go home to home collecting food. No, but I want to live a simple, minimalistic life also.
So Diksha, what is beauty to you? How do you define beauty or explain beauty?
Beauty to me is skin deep. I'll tell you, I see beauty in a flower that blooms in the morning, when there's a butterfly that goes to it, the smile on my child's face every morning when she comes and hugs me and wishes me good morning. My dogs, the minute they see me in the morning, they're just so happy and so excited. So beauty for me is everything which is, again, very true and honest.
What would be your closing lines?
Closing lines as a nutritionist,
Yes.
I would say, get real. Firstly, get real. Listen to your body. You actually don't need a nutritionist per se to say that you have these allergies. You don't need to get yourself tested. That if certain food gives you gas, or bloating, indigestion, itchiness, pimples, that food is not for you. Don't eat it.
Right.
So you can be your own nutritionist and eat the right stuff. Eat it as per your body's requirement. I wouldn't say eat less or eat in moderation. Eat as per your body's requirement. Exercise daily. Don't overdo it as to what people are doing nowadays. Exercise what makes you happy. Not because I have 45 minutes and I have to kill it.
Right.
Don't kill yourself.
Right.
So, in short, be happy, be honest, and be yourself.
And as Diksha?
Live your life to the fullest, love to your maximum, laugh till you fall, roll on the floor, and take life as it is, take it easy.